Okay, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory unto the true and living power, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachal Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and who have taught us this truth, and honors and salutations to the elect Akim doing these works in sincerity and in truth. Right, and I'm going to entitle this lesson, Don't Be Like Those Guys That Say, Wherein Hast Thou Loved Us? Okay? Yeah, man. So don't be like those guys, man. Alright? Which this is Malachi 1:1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. It says, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Right. Meaning how have you loved us? You know? They talking back to the Lord. They're like, yeah, right, you love us. How did you love us? When you send us into captivity. Okay? And if that's not you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Natives, I don't know who else it could be, man. Okay? Because amongst you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Natives, alright, one thing about, I'll even say us, okay? But as you come into the truth, you know to just admit when you're wrong, man. To apologize, to not have pride, you know, to take the humble route, you know. You learn how to do that when you come into this truth. That's why scriptures say, you know, if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature. Okay, because other than that, nobody wants to be wrong. Nobody will speak up. You know, like, yo, man, who did this or something? You know, nobody will want to speak up. Then it's a mystery. You know, that's our people, man. They don't want to take responsibility for their own actions. You know, so here it is. They say, wherein hast thou loved us? Because we're constantly being punished by Yahweh Shema Shah. But yeah, man. What about what you doing? Okay. You know, but it's like, what about what you doing, man? What did you do to get that, to deserve that? So it says, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Okay. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm on a little nature walk. Right? Okay, this. Alright. So it's no word there for wherein. But yeah. Pretty much, yeah, people saying how has I loved us. It says, was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau. You see that? So yeah, man, don't be like those guys that say, wherein hast thou loved us? You know? And how do you say that, man? By not looking at everything that Yahweh Shema Shah has done for us and for you personally, man. You know, just because you may be going through hell, you know, you may be catching hell or whatever the case may be, right? You can't not look at everything else, man, that Yahweh Shema Shah has done for you, man. Like, how have you loved me and I'm catching all this hell? No, man, that's not the case. You know, this is why the scriptures say my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. All right. Because the scriptures say what? The Lord chastises those who he loves, man. And that's another thing. We got to call to remembrance all the other things that Yahweh Shema Shah has done for us, man. While we catching hell until we be delivered. And the scriptures even say, you know, and the patience possess ye your souls. Okay? Meaning when you're going through the hell, the Lord wants to see you, if you're going to regain strength, if you're going to continue to be strong, continue to keep the faith, continue to do the works, man. All right, even Yahweh Shai did so, man. You know, and we supposed to be joint ears with Yahweh Shai. Through all the hell Yahweh Shai was catching, sweat and blood, he still said what? That I'm about my Father's business. So that's how you know, see who's really about this truth, man. All right, but Yeah, let me get on losing my train of thought. Yeah, because you know what? Another thing about that, right, is that shows a lack of faith, man. All right, saying we're in the house thou loved us. That shows that you lost hope. You know, that shows that you lost your faith in Yahweh Shemashai. That shows that you lost your patience. That shows that you gave up. A lot of niggas gave up. You know, but this is Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please Him." So you got to keep your faith, man. All right, you absolutely got to keep your faith because like the scriptures say, without faith, it's impossible to please Him. It's impossible to please Yahweh Shemashai if you done gave up, man. And you're gonna you ask a question like that within your spirit, you know. And a lot of our people is weak, man. They come to the truth, they begin to catch that hell. It's sweet at first, then it gets bitter because you know better. You know better to do certain things. You may still do it. Now you get chastised, and now you pretty much saying that, wherein hast thou loved us? Man, I'm going back in the world. I was better off in the world, you know. But nah, man, the Lord ain't digging that, man. The scriptures say what? Seek the Lord. And matter of fact, let me get that. I believe that's what Proverbs. Oh yeah, Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. So stay in the scriptures. See, a lot of people fall out because they lean on their own understanding. I'm catching hell because I left Christianity. I'm catching hell because I left Muslim. I left being a Muslim. But now you're not sticking to the understanding in which you was taught on chastisement. Right? So it says, lean not toward thy own understanding. Right? And then it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So even in hell, even in the midst of catching hell, even in the midst of afflictions, man, acknowledge Yahweh Shemashai, trust in Yahweh Shemashai. What did Job say? Job said it best. Though he slay me, yet will I maintain my trust in him. Damn. And now what do you think? And why do you think Job got his own book? Why do you think Job ended up with, what was it, double the amount of everything he had? He was already the richest man on the planet. And then he became double that. He had got a brand new family that was more righteous, more beautiful. A brand new wife. Why do you think he earned that, man? He must have been doing something, right? And one of the things he said that I'm sure Yahweh Shemashai that pleased him was that though he slay me, yet will I maintain my trust in him, man. Yeah, man, because that shows that what? You're humble. That shows that you're seeking the Lord, that you love the Lord, that you're sorry for what you've done, and so forth, man. Alright, so, you know, that's pretty much it, man. Alright, don't be like those guys, man. Just because you might be catching one side of hell, well, what about all the other times that Yahweh Shemashai delivered you, man? Right? This is what the scriptures are for, man. The comforter. Romans chapter 15:4, and I'm ended off there, man. Oh man, and matter of fact, while I got the point on my mind, you know, another thing, man, what I was just meditating on before I got into this lesson is another thing. Look, man, when all hell break loose, the Lord's still gonna give us a major comfort, man. All right, because pretty much in this lesson I want to go into faith, having faith in Yahweh Shemashai, and as we're boiling down here to the end, right? Guess what, man? The Lord, there's gonna be a slew of videos on having faith, man. That's also gonna help brothers have a faith booster in that day. Before hell break loose, before the famine of the word. Hey, I'm just speculating. It's gonna be a slew of videos of just keeping the faith and staying strong, man. All right, and that's gonna be a major faith boost unto brothers right then and there, man. You know, before we go out into the world, be pilgrims, and hey, man, really have fun in this truth, man. You know, because matter of fact, yeah, I'll read Romans 15:4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope," man. See, so all these things were written before for our learning. All right, to know that Yahweh Shemashai is the deliverer, and that He's also the chastiser. You know, and even the things we go through before was for our learning. You know, to continue to have faith in Him, to have experience, which experience gives forth hope. You know, so that's how we got to be within this truth, man. All right, but you know, that's pretty much it, man. You know, keep the faith, stay strong. Don't be like those guys that say that, man. Wherein hast thou loved us, man? You know, trying to be a smart ass with Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, so with that, man, hey, keep the faith. Shalom.